It has been 7 years since Deadpool made his big screen debut, and to say that version of the character was a disappointment is a complete understatement. The new incarnation in this movie can be taken as an apology from 20th Century Fox for his atrocious first outing. It was evident from the movie's marketing that this Deadpool was going to be leagues apart from his X-Men Origins Wolverine version. The film's marketing is actually a good indication of what kind of movie this is, especially the ones that were meant as jokes. As for the movie itself, the opening credits serve well to show viewers what kind of comedy they're in for. Unlike the last time the character was on the big screen, this version lives up to Deadpool's Merc with a Mouth moniker. There are very few scenes that he's on screen where he doesn't talk, much less when he's not delivering a joke. It even utilizes Deadpool's signature fourth wall breaks well. It's also worth noting that the costumes are also exactly the same as the comics or incredibly close. The plot itself is actually simple. The villain has done the hero wrong, so hero goes out to set things right. The character's origins is told through flashbacks to give viewers proper background, and those that are new to Deadpool won't be lost. As with most comic to film adaptations, there are some slight differences from the source material, but these changes fit the movie's needs well, and doesn't deviate from the source too much. It even served as a loophole to get a known Deadpool comic character into the movie as a nice Easter egg. Speaking of Easter eggs, the film is littered with them, and longtime Deadpool fans will enjoy identifying them. The movie's special effects illustrate just how indestructible Deadpool is for the kind of punishment he takes and inflicts. The CGI, however, is a bit hit and miss. It looks fine in short bursts, but looks slightly awkward in longer scenes. The action scenes, though entertaining to watch, are somewhat standard. Some of the cool fight scenes were already shown in some of the trailers, and the ones that were left doesn't all measure up. Ryan Reynolds returns for the now titular role, and seeing this Deadpool, it's difficult to picture anyone else for the part. He's wanted this movie to be made for quite a while now, and his enthusiasm shows in his performance. This kind of comedy lends itself well to the character. The same can be said for T.J. Miller's Weasel, whose improvised banter worked well opposite Reynolds. Morena Baccarin's performance as Vanessa was alright for what the role needed. It was also nice to hear Colossus talk in the movie, even if his dialogue wasn't too important, and some of it just served as joke setup. Negasonic Teenage Warhead, played by pretty much unknown actress Brianna Hildebrand, had lines that were pretty much throwaway compared to Colossus. However, her power change from the comic served for some okay action. The villains were pretty much one-dimensional, and were somewhat stereotypical bad guys. Angel Dust, played by Gina Carano, had very few lines, and was there to be muscle and act intimidating. Ed Skrein looked like he gave his all as Ajax. Unfortunately, the writing for the character was somewhat bland. It's safe to say that the villains were the weak link in this fun comic book movie. All in all, Deadpool is a much closer adaptation to its comic roots that doesn't alienate new fans, while serving up a healthy helping of fan service for longtime followers. The comedy is strong, and though some of the action is mediocre, some of it is still impressive. Good performances from everyone all around, despite some weak writing for certain characters. These factors add up to an enjoyable film that shows just how well a comic book movie that gives fans what they want can work, especially when the right people are involved and the studio doesn't intervene much, if at all. Hi there, Mr. E. Meachfield here, and I'd like to thank you for watching my video all the way through. If you liked it, click that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content like this in the future, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments in general, feel free to share in the comment section. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.